Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the meeting of the Lebanon Utility Service Board for Wednesday, July 12th, 2023. Let the record show that all board members are present tonight and that this meeting was properly advertised and a working session was conducted prior. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we like to start all of our meetings with opportunity for public comments. We'll offer it again toward the end of the meeting. I don't see anyone for public comment at the moment, so we'll ask again later. The first action item is the approval of our minutes from our June 21st meeting. Everyone had a chance to review those minutes, and if so, any questions or changes?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve the minutes from the June 21st, 2023 meeting. Any additional discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, next item is the Hickory Junction Lift Station. It's an action item, and our wastewater manager, Ryan Ottinger, is here tonight. Hey, Ryan.
Good afternoon. My request is for the approval of the design agreement for Phase 2 of Hickory Junction on the lift station. They're currently building and working on and just finishing up Phase 1 on the lift station, but with the growth that is moving as fast as it is, we need to stay ahead of that. And in order to do that, we need to go ahead and move on with the design of Phase 2. We did budget this agreement in this year's budget. This would allow us to, at the completion of Phase 2, to bring up the lift station to 2,000 EDUs, which is equivalent of 2,000 homes, and also a force main extension. Currently, what they're going to hook into is our existing infrastructure, knowing that would be only handle a small amount of EDUs, mostly just the field house and a few small items around there. And we knew as growth would continue, then the growth of that lift station would continue. The wet well and the footprint is basically always going to stay the same, but we can increase the pump sizes and the panels and the horsepower of the pumps in order to convey more wastewater into that force main and then eventually to the wastewater.
Has Phase 1 been completed?
I don't think it's 100% complete yet.
Who's the contractor?
Is that, Cameron's back there. Atlas, because Atlas Excavating is the contractor. I apologize. And so, but it is not 100% complete yet. So my request would be for the approval of BF&S to do the design work for Phase 2 in the amount of $298,300. We did budget for design work and for the Phase 2 for this year's budget, $500,000. And that is growth related, and so we can utilize availability fees for that. And I would take any questions. John Leitner from BF&S is here to handle any questions on the engineering side of it.
So you have the $298,300 in the budget ready to spend?
Yes, it is a line item, line item number 8 in this year's capital improvements.
Line item 8, okay.
So this design gets us to construction?
I knew they'd have a good question for you.
This gets us very close to construction. So there'll be a couple of items after preliminary design that we'll still need to look at. As we kind of talked about in the working session, there might be some right-of-way acquisition of one parcel. Hopefully not. Hopefully we have an existing easement we can utilize, but included in this is some research to make sure that we do. I believe we still need to get a little bit of electrical engineering too. We'll get a subcontractor for that after we have a preliminary design, but it'll get you very close to there. We also haven't included, we'll have to come back for a supplemental agreement on construction inspection as well.
You anticipate a full-time inspector?
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically on any of these larger projects and upgrades, we've just been incorporating a full-time inspector into the cost of that, in order to just maintain the integrity and not have to go back and forth, and that allows us a lot, our field crew to still work in the field. In the sewer collections, we have 4 people for the entire system. So to have somebody on site there all day, every day would be detrimental to the day-to-day. So we have been incorporating more recently inspectors from BFNS to help with that.
And I kind of want to note too that you got a really good head start on phase 1 with assistance from the city, utilizing TIF money to get in kind of the base infrastructure of the lift station. Some of the components, the generator that was sized in that first phase will actually carry through all the phases. So there was some good collaboration done at the beginning with, the city, with the developer to get to where we're at. But as Ryan alluded to, I think we set up for 250 EDUs to begin with, and that basically covers the field house in Bel Canto. Which is good. I mean, that's the main thing you want to get started, but there's a lot more growth and other developments coming in. We need to get ahead of it before we're out of room already.
Yeah, we're calling this Hickory Junction Phase 2 and Hickory Junction Phase 3, but it's really prepared to handle much more than Hickory Junction and Bel Canto, correct?
Hickory Junction is more of the area, I guess.
Yeah,
than anything. So that's kind of what we've called the area. It's not just the field house. It's that area.
And it's not just that developer. We anticipate other developers feeding into these new lines, correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Right, any other questions for Ryan? Or for John? If not, I would entertain a motion.
I move to approve the Hickory Junction Lift Station and Forest Main Extension Phase 2 design agreement with Butler, Fairman, and Soford in an amount not to exceed $298,300.
Second?
Motion made by Ann, seconded by Aaron to approve the Hickory Junction Lift Station and Force Main Extension Phase 2 design agreement with BFNS for an amount not to exceed $298,300. Any additional discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, next item is the approval of our claims, payrolls, transfers dated July 12th, 2023. Any questions or corrections on those items? If not, I would entertain a motion.
I move to approve claims payroll transfers dated July the 12th, 2023 in the amount of $1,455,348.12 for claims and payroll, and $7,092,894.27 for transfers.
Second.
Motion made by Bill, seconded by Tim to approve the claims, payrolls, and transfers dated July 12th, 2023. Any additional discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we are at other business for or from the board. Anyone from the board have anything they'd like to add tonight? Anyone else have anything to add? Yeah, Ed?
I just wanted to highlight the stellar job our customer service and electric department did during the recent storms. They did a great job. On June 29th, we had widespread outages caused by an intense storm, and it's not the rain that gets you, it's the wind. We had 80-plus mile-an-hour winds, straight line winds in some cases. Number of trees and branches fell on pole lines. Our crews worked through the night. They worked many hours, a lot of overtime. We peaked at about 1,000 customers out of power, but we had most customers back in power in less than 4 hours, which is pretty incredible. We'd also like to thank a crew from Frankfurt Utilities that came to our aid and help when our guys were just too tuckered out from working too many hours in a row, and we just need a little bit of help to get things going. And we have a mutual aid agreement where we've helped them on occasion and they help us, and we just want to give a big thank you to Frankfurt Utilities. Also, we had some help from Boone RMC cooperation with 2 broken poles that both of us had stuff on. So again, great job to customer service, fielding the phone calls and keeping everybody informed, and the electric department for their service.
Good stuff. Thanks, Ed. Anyone else have any other business tonight? We'll offer public comment again. Ed, any public comment you're aware of?
No, sir.
Okay, I think we will be moving our next meeting from July 19th to July 26th at 5 p.m.
I so move that we do that.
Good.
Second?
That was an easy motion and second from Aaron and Tim to move our meeting from July 19th to July 26th. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, if there's nothing else, we will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Bill, seconded by Ann to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you, everyone. We will stand adjourned.